Welcome back, and welcome to another Guild Rush. This one is called Bear Lope, and it is located in the Shiver Peak Mountains. And the closest waypoint you can see is the Dermond Priory there on the map. What this will do is change you into a bear. As you can see, one of my guildies has just changed a few seconds ago, and cute little cuddly thing. Now, as always with these, you've got 3 skills. One of them, the first one, is a scan. That'll scan for traps that are in the area. Number 2, in this case, is actually to devour or eat something. So that'll actually restore a little bit of health. Now, with that particular skill, bear in mind that it has only a finite amount of times that it can be used in the actual run, in any particular run. The third one changes you into a snowball, so a really big sort of indestructible rolling mass of snow. And as you can see, going through the tunnel now with a couple of guildies that's there through the gauntlet, and strategically using the old scan to find where the traps are located. Now this is actually quite a fun Guild Rush. I really do enjoy this one. It's a good combination of trying to get away from the enemies, because there's a stack of them, and also avoiding the traps. One of the unique things about this particular run is that it's got these sort of orbs. You can see them coming up to one now. That one turns you invisible. There's actually 3 different types. The next one, just coming up to now, is one that'll give you a speed. You can see turned into a snowball there. Now, definitely recommend doing so in this stage if you can. Basically, because those worms throw boulders at you, and you can kind of see still taking damage from the boulders, but the boulders normally would knock you on your ass. You get knocked on your ass 2 or 3 times, you're dead. So the snowball actually negates all of that, which is really kind of handy. This is actually quite a long one as well. So you do need to be a little bit strategic or tactical in terms of how you go and get through the gauntlet, and also where you use your scans. As you can see, me and myself are just there waiting for the cooldown to finish, and yep, pop the old the scan, which is good. Again, typical types of traps. There's spike traps and there's rockfall traps, but there's an absolute ton of them that are there. Okay, moving right along. As you can see, just passing another one of my guildies. Now, what you might have noticed is in a lot of these videos, we actually have our guildies running the gauntlet themselves, not in the creature form, but as their normal character. The reason for that is just so that they can clear mobs along the way. Particularly useful in this one, as you can see, it's quite a long one, and there's a ton of creatures that need to be cleared. You know, we're up in the section which got gnolls at the moment. We've been through bats, and there's a whole stack to come as well. Now, gone through another one of those invisibility orbs. I will make a quick note here that you can actually go back and forth through it to go and extend the amount of time that you've got in that form, or with that buff. So you can just boost it up with a couple of stacks that's there. And you can see that in the split screen that we've got there. So, carrying on, I've actually got quite a few of our guildies there at the moment pushing through, which is quite nice. Now, you would have seen me previously get stuck in a pitfall trap. I don't know how the hell I evaded that. I'd put it down to skill. Sure, why not? But yeah, it was set up by one of our other guildies, and you can just sort of see that normally you get screwed over with it, but this time around we were lucky. So, traipsing ourselves through. Now, we're coming to a section with harpies now. Still a lot of traps up until this point, but beyond here, beyond when it starts to get out into the open again, you don't tend to find there's too many traps. It's more about just sort of running the gauntlet of the creatures that are there trying to stab you. But all good. Carry on. And you can see here that a couple of my guildies are actually using the snowball, so the button 3, to evade these harpies, just roll right on through. Not necessarily a bad tactic at this stage to ensure that you make it across the line. It looks like in this particular run, a lot of the creatures up this end have been cleared, which is good, makes it simple and easy. Now, as always, with these runs, you find that you've got to do it 15 times, and you'll have your time limit, traditional time limit of half an hour, so 30 minutes to go and get it done. It is, as I say, a hell of a lot of fun. It's not the easiest one the first time you do it through, but once you get the hang of it, as always, it's just as simple. So, it's memory in terms of where all the traps are. There we go. Finish through the flags. Remember, loot's on the left there in the big glowing box. Don't forget to grab it, and celebrate with the traditional /cheer. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope it's helped.